Are you stuck trying to decide between booth renting and commission? This one decision can really shape your entire career, your income, and your freedom, and even that work-life balance. In this video, I'll show you the pros and cons of each so that you can finally stop second-guessing yourself and start building the career you've always dreamed of. My name is Megan, and I teach hairstylists how to create that financial stability behind the chair and outside the salon with actionable tips and strategies that truly work. Over the years, I've helped hundreds of hairstylists navigate career decisions like choosing between booth renting or commission salon jobs. I've seen stylists succeed in both booth rental agreements and commission pay structures, and I'm here to help you make the decision that's best for you in your future. This isn't just about picking a job. It's about setting the tone for your career. Booth renting gives you the independence, control, and the chance to build your own personal brand, while commission-based salon jobs offer stability and a true support system. Choosing the right fit impacts your income potential, work-life balance, and growth opportunities. This is a key decision in shaping your stylist career path. Before we dive in, use the link below to download a free stylist decision guide. This is going to be a step-by-step workbook to help you choose between booth renting and commission. This guide is going to include a booth rental versus commission checklist, financial tips, and everything you need to make a confident decision for yourself. Now let's go over the pros and cons of booth renting. Booth renting offers hairstylists a sense of that independence and freedom. You are in complete control of your schedule, pricing, and the services that you offer. This freedom allows you to shape your business in a way that aligns perfectly with your goals and your lifestyle. Whether you want to work 4 days a week or only take clients on the afternoons, the decision is truly yours. One of the biggest advantages is unlimited earning potential. Unlike a commission-based setups, you get to keep everything you earn after covering your expenses. This means as your clientele grows and your reputation flourishes, your income can increase significantly. Being an independent stylist gives you the ability to scale your business at your own pace, which allows you to raise your prices as your skills improve. And as your skills improve, demand for your services will rise. Another great benefit is the opportunity to build your own personal brand. You have the freedom to market yourself on social media and cultivate a unique identity as a hairstylist, attracting your dream clientele. This not only sets you apart, but also allows you to connect directly with your clients, which creates that loyalty and trust. Your name and brand becomes your business, which gives you more control over how you are perceived. Booth renting also provides flexibility in choosing your work environment. You can select a salon or a suite that fits your style and vibe and your target clientele. You also have control over your tools and products as well, allowing you to use only what aligns with you, your standards, and your preferences. Renting a booth can also give you more of a work-life balance. You are really able to structure your days in a way that accommodates your schedule and your lifestyle. If you need Wednesdays off because you have other commitments, take them off and don't schedule anyone on that day. It is pretty nice. And honestly, I don't work Wednesdays. I like taking a little middle day week off. Another pro is direct client loyalty. This is so powerful. Clients see you as their go-to hairstylist, not just part of a salon's brand, which really strengthens your relationship with them and ensures a more stable and consistent clientele base. I have clients that have moved cities and even states that still come to me, and I've been doing their hair for over 6 years. You can see there are a lot of pros to being a booth rent hairstylist, but I also want to highlight the cons. There's going to be pros and cons to everything, so let's make sure we hit all of it. The cons are that the responsibility that can feel overwhelming at times. You're in charge of covering all of your expenses, including booth rent, tools, products, insurance, and much more. Unlike commission stylists who receive a steady paycheck, there's no guaranteed income. That is huge. You really need to think about this. All the money you make relies entirely on your ability to fill your books, and during slow seasons and unexpected turns, the lack of stability can be really stressful. Trust me, I know, I've been there. Starting booth rent, especially right out of school, can be really risky. Building a clientele from scratch requires time, effort, and a lot of creative marketing. It is a lot when you have a ton of other responsibilities in your home life. You are definitely going to need a financial cushion to help you while you're building so that you can grow your clientele base, as the first few months or even the first year can be slow while you are building your books. Think about it this way. If you're slow for a month or two, will you have enough saved to cover your booth rent, supplies, and personal expenses? A strong financial foundation will help you stay focused on growing your business without the constant stress. You also have to think about taxes and admin tasks. You are technically an independent contractor, which means you are responsible for managing your own finances, which includes quarterly taxes, tracking expenses, and maintaining an accurate bookkeeping. Without proper systems in place, this can quickly become overwhelming and lead to costly mistakes. I did a separate video on how to manage your finances that I will link at the end of this video if you are interested. A few other considerations is you won't have access to benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, or pay time off like you would in a corporate or W-2 job. You will be responsible for setting these things up yourself, which is not hard once you learn, but it is something that you need to get started early on so that you are not trapped and feeling stuck at 70 behind the chair with no retirement. It's also worth noting that working independently can sometimes feel really isolating, especially if you're in a suite. I work with 20 other booth rent stylists, so I have the ability to always collaborate with my girls. If I need help, I know I can ask for help. Ultimately, while booth renting other incredible opportunities for growth and independence, there are definitely challenges and things you really need to think about, and it requires a strong sense of discipline, organization, and a resilience to succeed. Let's go over the pros and cons of working as a commission stylist. Commission-based positions provide a sense of stability that can feel incredibly reassuring, especially for those just starting their careers. I started working as an assistant making $8 per hour in San Diego, but I knew exactly what my check was going to be, even if that was small. I knew so I could plan. One of the biggest advantages is the steady paycheck. Even during the slow weeks or seasons, you're guaranteed a consistent income. This can take a lot of the stress off your plate, especially if you're still working on building your clientele. Another pro that often comes with commission-based roles is many salons handle the marketing, they provide your tools, and even help with ongoing training, help your skills and grow. This support system not only helps you save on the upfront costs, but allows you to focus more on getting better at doing hair instead of worrying about managing the business side of things. Another huge pro is in a commission salon, you're hopefully surrounded by a team of experienced stylists and a supportive management. The mentorship is nice, especially early on in your career. You can learn so much from others around you, whether it's getting better at new techniques, handling challenging clients, or even gaining insights in how to run a successful business in your future. Working with others can also create a sense of community. That community is really great, can create lifelong friendships. Some of my best friends I've met in the salon. It definitely helps make work feel way more enjoyable and fulfilling. Commission salons also allow you to focus solely on your work. You don't have to think about booth rent, inventory, or your taxes. Those responsibilities should fall on the salon's owners. This lets you spend your time doing what you love, working with your clients, without having to think about all the administrative tasks. Okay, those are the pros, but what are the cons of commission? One of the biggest downsides is the limited earning potential. Since the salon takes a percentage of what you earn, your income is sort of tapped. Regardless of how much effort you put in or how many clients you are bringing through the door. Over time, this can feel a little frustrating, especially as your skills and experience grow. This is exactly why I'm an independent stylist now, because I want to make as much money as the effort that I'm willing to put in. Another drawback is the lack of control over your schedule, prices, and the services that you offer. These decisions are typically made by the salon, which can feel really restrictive if you're someone who values that independence and wants to really tailor your offerings to align with your personal goals and your vision. You typically have to clock in and out at certain times and work specific days of the week. For me, I love to dictate my own schedule, but some people love and need the structure. Something else to consider is if you are wanting to build a personal brand. This can be a challenge in a commission setup. Because you are working under the salon's name and brand, it is harder to establish yourself as an individual stylist. If your long-term goal is to become a booth renter, open your own salon, or build a strong following on social media, this lack of branding can slow your process. Additionally, commission salons often come with a more rigid structure. While this can be a pro for some, it may feel limiting for those who prefer more flexibility in their work-life balance. You may not have as much freedom to take time off or adjust your hours as you would in a booth rental situation. While commission roles are great for support and stability, they may not offer the same opportunities for growth, independence, and financial freedom as other setups. They really are a fantastic starting point or even long-term options for those who thrive in a structured team environment, but it is important to understand what you're getting into and really weigh out those factors carefully against your personal and professional goals. Now, this is gonna be different for everyone and there is no right or wrong answer. Again, I know this is a lot, so if you want a free checklist that goes over all of this, click the link below and I will send it over to you for free. Before we move on, I would love to hear from you. Are you leaning towards booth rent or commission? Have you worked in both commission and booth rental setups? What did you love or dislike about each? Drop a comment below and tell me why. Now that we've covered the pros and cons, let's talk about how to decide what is right for you. For me, I like to write everything down and ask myself some key questioning before deciding. Consider your need for stability versus are you ready to really embrace the freedom and responsibilities of independence? If the idea of having a steady paycheck brings you a peace of mind, a commission-based salon might be the better fit for you. On the other hand, if you're confident in your ability to manage unpredicted income and are excited about building your own business, booth renting right now may align with more of your goals. From there, really evaluate your financial situation. Booth renting comes with a lot of costs, such as rent, product, and insurance. Are you ready to take on these expenses while still building your clientele? A financial cushion and careful planning are essential to thrive in a booth rental setup. Without this foundation, the transition can be really overwhelming and stressful. I created a budget and a pro forma for my hair business to make sure I was hitting my numbers and really planning for my future expenses. Finally, think about the type of environment where you think you will thrive the most. Do you value mentorship and learning from experienced stylists? A commission salon can provide that guidance support, especially if you're new to the industry. I loved starting at a commission salon. But if you're someone who prefers working independently, creating your own rules, and having that freedom to manage your own business, booth renting might be the right choice for you. Take the time to reflect on these questions, and they can make all the difference in choosing the right path that complements your personal goals and your professional aspirations. I hope this gave you clarity and some things to really think about as you plan your career path. Remember, whether you choose booth renting or commission, the key is to align your choice with your personal and professional goals. If you want more help to making this decision, download my free checklist. It's packed with financial tips, decision-making tools, and everything you need to choose with confidence. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more hairstyles tips, and share this video with fellow hairstylists. Remember, you've got this, and I'm here to help. See you in the next video.